Happy Friday, y'all. You're supposed to cover that eye.
I'm trying to read some stuff here, but yeah.
How's it going, Snake? Actually, how's it
going
going,
well.
Pliskin?
I'm ready to escape from Nord York.
Nord York.
Yes.
We watched Escape from New York last night. I didn't know it was going to be so good, but it was like really good.
For copyright concerns, it's Nord York.
Nord York. Nord York. But yeah, it was. What'd you think about the movie Nord York over there? Pliskin. Nord Pliskin?
Let's just go with Snake.
Snake.
I thought it was pretty good. I was expecting a lot cheesier. All I know,
you were expecting cheesier?
Yeah.
No, it was actually really good. I thought it was really good.
Like it wasn't like over the top campy or anything like that. It was it was good. I like some campy films at times, but this was one that it handled the content.
It was a little campy. It handled
the content very well.
Yeah.
I really want Isaac Hayes' car. Get the chandeliers.
Oh, I didn't know Isaac Hayes was going to be in this, and he was freaking cool as hell.
Yeah.
I was like,
he nailed
are
the
you
Duke.
serious? Like, you didn't tell me Isaac Hayes was in this. Like,
I did.
I feel like I should have dressed up like Isaac Hayes, but I didn't know about the character. So, is this the first time you watched Escape from New York?
I think I may have seen it when I was young.
Yeah.
Because there were familiarities.
Yeah.
But I also could be crossing that up with Escape from LA. So, you know.
So you were telling me there's Escape from LA and then there's another like Escape from Mars or something? Are they all
Okay. Thorne is the amazing person for movie trivia. So she probably knows. But S.J. Gold seems to know a lot on this stuff, so...
Because, like, I've only heard Escape from New York. I didn't know about Escape from LA. I don't know if they're, like, all of them are kind of, like, similarly themed or what.
When I get it too much on my eyebrow, it makes it feel like it's trying to close my other eye, too. So, just a sec.
Oh, Thorne says, I've seen Escape from LA. So, is Escape from LA, like, a similar premise where they basically make, like, walled off an area like they did in Escape from New York, and they had all the prisoners in that one area and kind of made their own world or whatever.
Gotta go under my ear. There's no way to go on top with.
And Nord's
it's probably the wrong shape of my head.
Now you just look like a bald pirate.
What are you talking about? Got the stuff on. Check it out.
Oh my god. Oh, this is too funny. S.J. Goldtell, LA degraded into a mess. I am not sure if it was a wall though. Okay. LA is an island that breaks off after an earthquake. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I haven't seen that one, but this one was really good. I was really impressed. I was really happy to see Isaac Hayes in it. I was like, damn, Isaac Hayes is cool. Like, even though he's kind of quote unquote, I guess, the bad guy. Although it was really interesting because I didn't know what to expect at all. And then so the president crashes into the island. Come on, it's been out since what 1980. Something, I don't know, 1980. I'm guessing 1980.
And it takes place in the far future
I don't know what year.
1997.
Yeah, it was from the future of 1997. I was a little shocked. I was like, wow. I didn't expect that at all.
It's kind of funny because there's so many films that of the 70s and 80s that were like crime is getting really bad and it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
And it's just like until cell phones came along and now everybody's able.
I think cell phones helped. Yeah.
Cell phones changed.
Yeah.
Crime.
I think cell phones helped. But yeah, so the president crash lands into the prison area there, and
he gets pooped out in that egg.
And then they shoot up Snake with the stuff that can explode in his arteries, And I didn't know any, I didn't expect anything. And I kind of get I do get the vibes and some of the inspiration coming from this movie that they put into Mecha Jammer. So I totally get it, which, by the way, we will be playing some Mecha Jammer. We didn't do intros though. I just got like super distracted by Nord's hair over there. I forgot. I'm Hazziesof, as always. To my left is my amazing partner Nord, aka Nordicmonkey. Say hello to the stream, Nord.
Who is this Nord? Call me Snake.
Or Pliskin or whatever. Right, Pliskin?
I'm here to get you out of New York.
Get you out of New York, okay.
Or Nord York.
Nord York. Brandon, good to see you. Yay, Nord and Hazzie love the A-Team cosplay. Nord. He's actually being Snake Plissken right now from Escape from New York. Was there somebody on the A-Team that looked like him? I have no idea.
Yeah.
You could be somebody from the A-Team. That's freaking hilarious.
Actually, you know, if we have to do A-Team, I got this covered.
Thorin said, "What's interesting is that Escape from New York was made in the early 80s and Escape from LA was made mid-90s."
Yeah, there's like a big time gap and everything's still the same.
I haven't seen either. Maybe I should watch it. Do they have the same, like, is it the same feeling? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to, like, does the LA one feel a little bit different? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell the cyberpunk-esque theme from there. You can feel it, like, but is it the same thing in Escape from LA?
Is there the same feel?
Yeah. If that makes
asking.
any sense, the same vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of has Face Man's hair.
Yep.
See, I don't know A-Team either. So now
you saw the new A-Team movie.
Yeah, but when? Because I remember nothing about it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. That's true.
I totally forgot about Snake from Escape series. Yeah.
Brandon, how could you forget about me?
He thought you were dead. That's why.
Oh,
Everybody thought
true.
you were dead,
Everybody
Snake.
thought I was dead.
I thought you were dead too. But you're not dead. You're here, right next to me. Your beard doesn't really match, but that's okay.
I'm not getting rid of that. I do not shave.
Okay, before we jump in to the game Mecha Jammer today, we are on stream number 399. Can you believe it? So our next stream's going to be 400. Number. Yeah, 399. Like, I cannot believe it. But before we jump in, we're gonna do some Geeky Talking, which we already started before we even did intros. Geeky Talk is a segment right before we jump into the gaming of our stream, where we kind of just geek out and chill and chat with y'all, and me and Nord kind of chat about whatever we're interested in or we want to talk about for about half an hour to an hour. We're gonna try to keep it short today.
Crunch it today.
Yeah, because Nord has to go a little bit early because there is an appointment that has to be done.
I got medical stuff. It's for that time I spent in Leningrad.
Okay, so first thing I want to talk about, I'm mostly just going to talk about what happened last night, which was not the Escape from New York movie, which was really good and fun. But we watched that movie after we watched the Game Awards show, and I had like a blast watching the Game Awards show. I do not watch awards shows, like, you know, when they have like the Emmys and all that kind of stuff. I don't watch them. I get bored. But I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the reason I'm watching the Game Awards shows, okay, so I'm happy when I see a game I like that wins an award, but I don't really, like, I'm not really into it. What I'm there for is to, like, hear the announcements and to see the new games or get teasers and all the trailers, all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm actually there for. It feels more like an announcement show for new games than it does an award show to me. Do you agree with that? Like, it's called the award show, but I feel like the awards kind of take a back seat. That's what it feels like. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's accurate enough.
Yeah. Did y'all watch the Game Awards show?
I I'm super jazzed about a couple
Or
of
was it
things.
I
I'm
stayed
hyped.
up late so that we could do that and then like watch Escape from New York. And I had a lot of fun. I did not expect the Game Awards show to be like so cool. There was like some cool performances and all that stuff, but there were so many like good games that are coming out. But number one, I was super excited about the Lost Ark announcement that I already knew was going to happen, but I didn't know what it was going to be. And that's supposed to be coming out on February 11th, which sounds like a lot of games are coming out during February. So it's going to be like a really busy time, but that was what I was really hyped about. And I remember yesterday's stream, I was like, I'm just hoping that they say they're gonna release before March 31st, because on Steam, on Lost Ark, it'd been saying like March 31st, and I'm like, that is just too far away, and I do not want to wait that long for Lost Ark. But yeah, so that's what I was like really looking forward to, and I got really hyped about. What did y'all think about the Game Awards show? Did y'all have fun watching it? What are you looking forward to the most? I totally forgot about Snake from Escape. Okay, I read that, Thorin. I watched part of it. I saw about Lost Ark, and that's what I was interested in. Yeah, that was my main interest, but there was a lot of like really good freaking games that came out. What was the major thing that you were happy to see, Nord?
I'm super happy for Space Marine 2. So Space Marine 1 has kind of become it has a cult following. Like it had a decent release, but it didn't do great. And in general, the reviews were like meh. But no. That was an absolutely fantastic game. Like being able to crush orcs and greenskins, and by your executions gain health back, and just all the really fun abilities. It had a good story too. And yeah, it was. Are you?
I don't really want to play. I just want to play because we're trying to go. I'm just going to play in the back while you're talking about it. So,
dude, I am so looking forward to being able to play a second one of this. The story as well, like a lot of us want to see how this continues to go, because at the very end of the first one, spoilers, right? Captain Titus, the protagonist that you play as, ends up getting apprehended by the Inquisition because he was able to survive things with chaos. Because obviously, if you didn't die, you must be inflicted with chaos yourself or something. Anyways, it's really something I've been looking forward to.
Yeah, I didn't play the first one, so I don't have any clue about it. SJ Gold said, I kind of always have a negative take on the Game Awards. Oh, really, SJ? Why's that? I'd like to know. Thorn said, watching made me want to play Guardians of the Galaxy even more. Oh yeah? I think it like won some awards or whatever. See what I mean? Like whenever I'm watching it, I don't really pay attention to the awards when we're watching it. Like I feel like it's not really like I feel like the awards kind of take a back seat, and it ends up becoming more about like new releases or announcements and all that kind of stuff. So like I didn't I didn't really see any of the games that I was like super pumped for win any awards. I think
the strategy and simulation category always ticks me off.
Really?
You shouldn't have Microsoft Flight Simulator up against Age of Empires, up against...
Did that happen? Was that last year, or was that something else?
It happened last year, but it happened this year, too.
Oh,
it's
really?
Just like, those should not be the same category.
Yeah. Thorn, oh my god, I forgot about the Star Wars game. Yeah, the Star Wars game was, I think it's like Eclipse. That one looks really cool to me, too. I'm hoping, or isn't it the Eclipse? I think it's Eclipse. I don't have that one up here right now, but yeah, I was really excited to see the Star Wars one. There's like I guess there's a Wonder Woman. There's a Wonder Woman one that's coming that I was really excited to see, because lately I've been like more leaning towards DC. I don't know why. I think it's like I said before, Marvel is starting to feel a little bit too squeaky clean for me. And so I think I've just kind of been enjoying DC a little bit more. And then on top of talking about DC, they did show like a really cool trailer for the Suicide Squad. Was it Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? That one looks this one right here looks so freaking good to me. Honestly, it's just I really want to play Harley Quinn. That's like what I really want to play. SJ Gold said, I think they are influenced by cash, at least on the larger stuff. Exactly. This year too. Why is FS in this year's awards? Wait.
FS referring to what? I'm sorry, it's still early for me. Anyways, yes, I definitely agree that they're influenced by cash. Flight sim, yeah.
Yeah, flight
okay,
sim,
yeah.
Flight sim. Okay.
I don't play that.
I don't feel like
there's
flight
no shooting.
sim is...
I mean, honestly.
So they put flight sim in with strategy? Because that doesn't make sense
It's
to
strategy
me.
and simulation. They have a larger category. And also, I mean, real-time strategy and turn-based strategy are so different. I know they both have strategy in the title. Tactics games, I don't know. I don't like how they lump it all together. And then they're like best RPG. There's so many different... I don't know.
I feel like maybe some people don't really understand some of the difference between the different types of strategy games, and so they end up just kind of putting them all into one big old thing. I've noticed, because like I've seen some games and I'm like, I wouldn't consider that the same type of strategy game. Like for example, like maybe you have a paradox game, and then like I don't know, say you have like I don't know, like StarCraft. They're not this. They're both they're strategy, but one's like RTS, one's like the huge, like a paradox game is like a huge like grand strategy. Like it's different. It's very different. I feel like they should kind of separate those out a little more, but I don't know. Maybe it's because there's not, I feel like strategy games are a little bit more niched, I guess. I don't know. Like I think there's not as many people playing them for some reason, because honestly, for me, some strategy games, they look really intimidating. So maybe that's why, I don't know, but I wish they would separate them out personally, because I actually do know the difference between some of those strategy games. So I don't know.
Here's the thing. I'm really glad that the Game Awards has come as far as it has. I mean, if you look at when it was beginning, gaming wasn't taken anywhere near as seriously. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that it's to the point where it's being seen as a real amazing platform that's capable of producing such levels of art. Mm-hmm. I'm happy in that respect.
Yeah,
I agree. But what's going to happen with those sort of things is you're going to get you're going to get these things that just they focus on AAA. They focus on very, very generalized terms. I mean, I'm glad that there's like, the Indie Game Awards show and this and that.
Speaking of
but
strategy,
it's just like they never have them cover.
Speaking of strategy, did you see the Dune Spice Wars announcement trailer? So that was kind of exciting. Like I'd heard that there was a Dune game coming somewhere, but I hadn't seen anything yet. Thorin, yeah, I agree. Pretty much like a lot of award shows, they have weird categories. SJ said, I knew about Dune before it was announced, but the problem is Funcom is not the best company, and they are owned by Tencent. Yeah, that's true. I know a lot of people that don't like Tencent, but for real though, I play like one of my favorite games. I think is owned by Tencent now. It didn't used to be owned by Tencent. It was Don't Starve Together is like one of my very favorite games. And
Don't
then
Starve Together is fantastic.
I think they sold to Tencent. But I know a lot of people that they don't like Tencent. Wonder Woman game could be good. I'm hoping the Wonder Woman game is good. I'm really super excited about Wonder Woman and specifically Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. That looks really fun.
Yes, that one looks fantastic.
I'm pretty sure that one's supposed to be like a cooperative game. So that's another reason why I'm looking forward to it. Flight Simulator, bad category combinations, actually one of the largest genres in terms of revenue. Really? I had no idea. I wouldn't have expected that. I didn't know if that it was I didn't know that it's like one of the largest genres in terms of revenue.
Some of those big Microsoft games are just so huge, along with, a couple other companies. Like they just the fact that
seems weird to me.
The fact that Flight Sim still exists, in my opinion, shows that there's a lot of cash going in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's really cool to be able to see things on that level of detail and to be able to have that in an interactive way. But I've never been that type of person. Like, if you do that, you better give me the ability to bomb something.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have you gotta have something antagonizing. You got to be afraid of death. So Tencent owns some shares of Paradox. Is that what you're saying, SJ? Also Thorn. Tencent is buying stuff up everywhere as much as they can, and they seem to have intent to monetize stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, this happens in the industry. This is why it's good to have some amount of companies that haven't gone public, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I understand that there's a lot of focus on Tencent in general, but this has been a problem since well before the rise of
I guess that's
China's
true.
economic capabilities.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The influence of cash in deciding what type of art we're going to experience has been very frustrating. But it's a great thing to be able to support more indie game companies as a result.
Yeah.
Like, especially like, as we're talking about, because we're going to be playing Mecha Jammer today, 2 people coming together with this. That's incredible. It reminds me of Mountain Blade. I was a husband and wife team. Like, it's incredible what people can pull together.
Thorn said most viewers probably only care about the main category and don't care enough about the others and don't know the difference. Yeah, you're probably right. I think you're probably right, as sad as that is.
You know what? This was the first time I've actually been impressed in an awards show musical act in forever. Imagine Dragons did a fantastic job with the people that were there.
Although like when it first started out, because they were talking about building walls, and you were saying it reminded you of God. you know who used to be president, and then chat was even like, "Is this a song about that president?"
that was unfortunate. How that ended up working
funny.
out.
It kind of made me laugh.
It was like, is this a 2024 presidential run song? It was unfortunate how that worked out.
It was kind of funny, though.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
I understand that was metaphorical.
Okay, and so before we jump in, the one other game that kind of impressed me, and shocker, it's like, I think it's supposed to be like a Souls-like, is Steel Rising. Steel Rising looks really cool. It's like this Victorian-esque robot characters, and it just looks really interesting to me. It kind of like steampunk-esque, I guess. But it's a Souls-like, and I'm not normally like super into Souls-like, but lately it seems like a lot of the games that I've been like, I like this game, and then I start playing it, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't realize this was a Souls-like. But I'm actually interested in this one. I'm probably a little bit more interested in this one than like Elden Ring. I kind of want to play Elden Ring because they have cooperative, so I'd like to play it with Nord. But I'm not as hyped about Elden Ring as everybody else. I feel like Elden Ring might be a little bit overhyped, but I could be wrong. It could be really excellent. But I'm kind of concerned with how hyped Elden Ring is, like how that's gonna end up being. Yeah. Oh, the other thing too, this one surprised me, y'all. There's going to be an like, if you like the series, The Expanse, there's going to be a Telltale Expanse game.
Yeah.
And you get to play the character Drummer, who is like my favorite character in The Expanse.
She's fantastic.
So I'm really excited to be trying out that game. I was a little shocked about, actually, there was like 2 Telltale games. So it was The Expanse, and then there's also a Star Trek Telltale game. I think it's like Star Trek Resurgence, I think is right. What it's called.
That sounds
right. I wasn't expecting that either. I was a little shocked to see like two games that are from like a sci-fi series that I actually like happening. So I was taken a little bit aback about those. I'm really excited about it. I didn't expect that if we got an Expanse game, they would base it around Drummer, but I think Drummer's like a really interesting character, so I think it's a good choice.
She's one of your favorites.
Yeah, I really think that was a good choice.
If you haven't watched The Expanse, folks, you really should.
Yeah. Thorin said that Hellblade 2 trailer game gave me anxiety with that giant crawling around trying to crush everyone.
That one was pretty cool. Let's see. I have another one here that I really, I have a good memory.
What are you trying to remember? Let me help jog your memory.
Games.
He's trying to look it up right now on Discord. If it looks like he's not completely paying attention, it's because he's not completely paying attention.
I've been trying to get stuff out on Twitter and stuff like I said I would.
You're on character creation right now when I look over there.
Yes, I'm doing two things at once.
Anyways, what game are you trying to think of? You don't know? Is it a strategy game? Are you talking about Dune? We already talked about Dune. I'm trying to remember what game you're talking about.
Forbidden West also looks really good.
Was it Forbidden West?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like Evil West. There's so many West games.
There's a lot of
right
West
now.
games.
So there's like Hard West, there's Evil West, there's Weird West. I didn't know it was Forbidden West. Let me look that up.
Look that one up. Anyways, yeah, I was looking forward to that. We should get to wrapping this up, though.
Okay.
We
Forbidden West. Oh, you mean the Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West? Yeah. I was thinking it was just the type. You didn't say I wasn't thinking Horizon at all.
Horizon Zero Dawn I played last year, and I know it wasn't the year that it came out, but it was my favorite game of the time frame that I played it. It definitely didn't have what some of the indie games brought to the table. But
I'm not really. I mean, I liked watching what I saw from you, but it's not the top one.
Snake liked it.
Snake liked it. Hey, that guy, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day today.
Hey, that guy's not at work. How are you doing, that guy?
How are you doing? Yeah. Are you happy it's Friday? I feel like I haven't seen that guy in a while. The plan is this weekend we should be playing New World with that guy. So if y'all are playing New World, you want to play with us, come play with us, because the plan is we'll be playing around noon tomorrow. Not streaming. We're just there to have fun. That's all that's about. It's late, so no work. Well, happy Friday to you, that guy. I'm glad you don't have to go to work tomorrow. Wow, my typing is so bad these few days. They're saying, "Hey, no worries.
It's all good.
As long as we understand, then it's all good. It's fine."
That guy agrees with me. He's also excited for Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, I remember that guy was saying that was a game that he really enjoyed, Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played it. I just watched Nord play it. We bought it. I think we actually bought it for me, maybe? Or did we buy it for you?
We bought it for you on the PS4.
Yeah.
Because you were, like, super into it.
But didn't you play it on my PC? I feel like you played it on my PC.
I think we had to do something like that because we didn't have the streaming setup at the time.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, why do we have it on my... Yeah, so I think that's what happened. And I just kind of watched... I think it was during a time when I was like, I need a break from gaming. I don't feel like playing a game today. So I think Nord played that game. And then I just kind of sat back and just was commentary, basically.
By the way, SJ Gold, if you're paying attention to this... You're having issues with the bot for that. Well, thank you for getting back to me with that information. I was going to put it up in that streamer live channel, but thank you. Okay. Carrying on. Are you ready, Hazie?
Let me reach out and then I will jump on into it. That guy said, I just need the PS5, but it would seem I would get it in between Christmas and New Year's Eve. Well, good luck, because we still have not been able to acquire a PS5 or an Xbox Series, what is it, X?
Yes.
I don't even know any. I can't
Series
even keep
X.
track of it.
I think I'm gonna have to break into Nord York and steal a PlayStation 5 from there.
Okay, Pliskin. Okay, Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
If you say so. But it's good to see you, that guy. Thank you so much for dropping by. We love having you. Thorn, didn't you have to play it on Hazzie's PC anyway because of the system Rex?
Oh,
was
yeah,
that it? You hadn't had your new PC yet, maybe?
That sounds right.
That's probably what
that was
it
back
is.
when you had the much better PC.
And now you have the better PC, and then I will have the better PC next time around when we get the new computer. We take turns.
Yes.
We take turns on who gets the new PC when we're buying a PC. Okay, you and your beautiful hair there,
I'm
Snake.
just trying to keep it out of my eyes. It's been a long time since I had to worry about hair in my eyes.
Oh my god. I think you like it. I think you're showing off. Okay,
no, this is
y'all.
kind of itchy.
We are gonna jump into some Mecha Jammer. I have Nord's gameplay up right now, so I'm gonna leave his gameplay